Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia Court, Virginia Hot Dog. Today is Wednesday, February 11, 2026. My name is Weah Michael Gilman. Tonight broadcast, we play host to the first global conference and official launch. Plans the organization Canada Afrique Care Foundation, building the future of Canada and Africa. We're going to explore this brand new organization in and objectives, what they hope to achieve. We understand that they have their first global conference and official launch coming up this April 17th through the 19th, 2026 in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. We're going to play host for a number of them. Hopefully they all come on. Better still, we're going to be here representing the organization. My name is Weah Michael Gilman. We broadcast from Detroit, Michigan. We're going to also have our team of panelists and analysts on here to break it all down for us. Okay? You join us there for the very first time. We say welcome to you. We also celebrate a number of folks celebrating their birthdays, anniversaries, special milestones tonight. And of course, my lovely little sister there in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Martha Weeks, is celebrating. Also, my own brother, Ahaj Bewazi of Seoul, South Korea. Happy birthday to you there, Bewazi. Born my corner from Louisville, Kentucky. Gibson Cow, Joseph Maya II, Abraham Cover, Diana Hugh Smith, Charles Baggery, Mimi Gay, and of course, Ali Famula. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones, we say congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you as well, okay? Again, if you join us here for the very first time, I will say welcome to you. And all of you returning, we say welcome. A great evening. We're going to play host to our folks there from the organization Canada Afrique Care Foundation. During the first half of the broadcast here, and of course, we're going to go to some national story from Liberia. The hot topics on here tonight include SOS call, Chief Zanzar Karwa cries for help. A video published by Chairman Mulbah Morlu depicts Chief Zanzar Karwa in a serious medical predicament, leg amputated and lack of support. He said he had, quote, never suffered from sugar diabetes, but the JNB diagnosed him with that and amputated his leg. And of course, can he get a second or third opinion to clearly diagnose his problem and find out if there was any medical malpractice? Is the Joseph Human Practice government paying his cost benefit? Let's dig deeper. Also, President Weah says, do not spoil yourself. President Weah congratulates Bishop Darlington Paye Johnson while he cautioned Liberians not to swear themselves, adding, those who swear themselves that I will not be have all been gone. They are no more. Supreme Court summons, we got update. CDC expels residents, evictions versus demolition, state of the nation's lives, asset recovery or tactical witch hunt, This was a response or challenge, and of course, updates. Again, our guests are lining up in the back room. We're going to be bringing them up momentarily. Tonight broadcast is brought to us through the sponsorship for Joseph Saka, as Joe Saka, the candidate for PA District number 185, that's our Southwest Philadelphia. PA District number 185. Campaign launch was February 7th, 2026. We're going to bring the highlights from that campaign launch. He has team, one community, one people. Okay? Joe Saka also is a sponsor of this broadcast here tonight. Again, my name is Weah Michael Gilman. We broadcast from Detroit, Michigan. And of course, also tonight broadcast is sponsored by the Vibe Bassa King shipping industry or shipping lines. Our guests are lining up in the back, so we're gonna hurriedly go to this ad right here, and then we're gonna bring them on. We're gonna go straightly into our conversation here.
Are you thinking about importing or exporting goods or commodities like cars, motorbikes, barrels, bicycles, and food items to and from Liberia? The VPK Motor Enterprise Incorporated and Shipping Line Services are available to provide you the services. They are ranked number 1 in shipping services. Your cars and all other items are provided maximum protection with fast deliveries. Book your reservation now by contacting the CEO, Vibe Bassa King, at 267-437-5873. In addition to our many services, we also buy cars for our clients in the United States. Call right now and allow VPK Motor Enterprise Incorporated and Shipping Line Services to provide you the best shipping services. Tell them Mazola sent me. You will get a special discount in addition to the already low prices.
Cause Weah and Weah. Those unity partisans, when Prophet Kid caused Weah and Weah, to those sedition, cause justice. He was sitting there as associate justice. He never had the strength, the right, the authority to bring Prophet Key in. Even as a lady that called and said she's going to sue Prophet Key, Judy Andy. He didn't listen to Bushman Keita. He says, listen, they are removing people from their homes, breaking down homes, and people are crying. Corruption cases is there plenty. What have this Chief Justice done to say we'll open this court and hear these cases, speedy trial? People are dying in South Beach prison because of what? They get $50 to pay to get born and get home. They are dying on pre-trial. What have this Chief Justice done? But to say to the Liberian people, Prophet Key calls my ma and my pa. So we will stop everything, lock everything down. Bring, let him tell why he calls him us. Isn't this a waste of time, waste of your energy, waste of the 20,000 they pay him every year or every month? If that's how much you're giving him, whatever the amount is. Can you imagine? We are not endorsing Prophet Key insulting anyone. When you should have act when you had a chance to do so from the beginning, and you didn't. Is this the way that the Chief Justice is creeping to step down on freedom of speech and expression? Pure totalitarianism. There's totalitarianism. Pure totalitarianism. And then when you come and talk about okay, forget that one now. We understand. Okay, forget that one. There's totalitarianism. Pure totalitarianism. And then when you come and talk about okay, forget that one now. We understand. Okay, forget that one now. We understand. Okay, forget that one now. We understand. There's totalitarianism.
Well, folks,
Pure totalitarianism.
welcome. If you just joined us here, our guests have lined up in the back room. Let's bring them up quickly here. First, we're going to bring Paula Orito Reto have joined us here, and the Madam Maria Amato SW is also here, and of course, Miss AC Cole Dagadu is here with us. Again, if you just joined us here, we say welcome to you. We play host tonight to a great organization forming itself, the Afrique, Canada Afrique. That's the Canada Afrique Care Foundation, appearing here for the very first time. We're gonna have series of conversation with them, but tonight they make their debut on here Wednesday, February 11, 2026, to talk to us about their upcoming first global conference and official launch in April 17 through the 19th, 2026. Okay, so let me begin to welcome them. Let me also add to the screen Tamba, Mr. Tamba.
No.
Okay, let's Paula Orito Reto, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome. Good evening to you, and good evening to everybody else that have if you are not ready to talk to us, we can go to somebody else to introduce the team.
Oh, I'm ready, Mr. Gamer. How are you, Mr. Gamer? I'm ready.
I'm good. Welcome. How are you?
Welcome to hello and good evening to everybody, to my CLN family and GHT family. How you doing? Thank you for having us, Mr. Gamer. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely. Welcome to you there. And of course, let's have Ms. Mariah Amato. Welcome to you, Ms. Amato.
Thank you, and thank you for having us. Really looking forward to sharing all the great things that are coming up with CACFO.
Absolutely. Thank you very much there. We're going to update the date on there momentarily. I came rushing in studio and they didn't adjust the date there.
Good evening.
Yeah, Tamba. Welcome. Tamba, can you hear me? Mr. Tamba. Yeah, I'm speaking to you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Tamba? Okay, Ms. Dagadu, can you hear me? AC?
Yes, loud and clear. Can you hear me as well?
Absolutely, you are loud and clear. Welcome.
I
How
can
you doing?
hear you, but I'm not hearing the moderator. I don't know.
But she's hearing me.
I'm hearing him. Okay, can you hear Tamba now?
I heard him.
We can hear you, Tama. Can you hear
Kamba,
us?
can you hear them as well?
Yes, I'm not hearing the moderator. That's what I'm saying.
I'm hearing
So
you.
I can go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. If you can hear me, go ahead.
I can go ahead.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can go
somebody.
ahead.
Okay.
Just
So it's a
tell him to.
pleasure again. It's my distinguished honor to the host. I'm glad to be here tonight. I think it's 8:37 p.m. my time, and I want to say good evening to everyone, Canada, across the globe, and to our viewers, our listeners, and across the globe. So my name is Tamba Koko, and I live in Canada, and I'm honored to be here tonight. Thank you.
No doubt. Welcome. Welcome to you. Somebody please tell him if he can go out and come right back in, and then we can to see if we can hear him.
So, CEO, the host is asking that you can log off and log back in, and that could
Okay.
work. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So let's get somebody to tell us uh this organization, uh Canada Afrique Care Foundation. Give us is brief uh bio or information about it. I know you are having your first global conference coming up in April. We're gonna go to that momentarily, but let's get to know the concept and everything behind this formation of this organization. Anybody?
Kissy, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and start since the CEO is not here.
Yes, I noticed that the CEO got himself on mute instead of logging off and logging in, but I hope that can be resolved sooner. So,
Right.
could I don't know how to say good morning from my end because I'm currently based in Liberia and it's 1:38 a.m. GMT.
Yeah,
So
it's good morning from your end.
it's very early in the morning in Liberia, but I'm
Right.
glad to be on the show. So just a brief history of CAFO. CAFO was actually established in August 21st, 2024. CAFO actually stands for Canada Afrique um, Canada Afrique Foundation. It's based in Canada. We work to support free mental health services and empower communities across Canada and Africa. So as much as it was based in Canada, but we also reach out to communities in Africa as well. We are currently active in Liberia, Sierra Leone, and also Ghana for now. Our upcoming, so I will just stop here for now, and then I hope the CEO can join to speak more on this. CEO, can
Okay.
you hear me?
Yeah,
CEO,
so it's okay now.
can,
It's
can,
okay. Yeah.
can you hear me also?
Right.
Okay,
Good.
great. You rescue me.
Yeah. So she was trying to give a brief info about Canada Afrique Care Foundation. So you want to take it from there? She talked about the formation in 2024, and so you can take it from there and let us know what this is all about.
All right. Thank you so much. Again, as I said, I appreciate everyone and to also my distinguished team members on the platform. It's an honor again to be here tonight. So, Canada Africare Foundation is a non-for-profit organization, and we are headquartered in Quebec. And of course, the foundation being established since 2024, specifically in on the 21st of August. So hopefully the 21st of this year, August, it will definitely be like 2024, 2025 will be 3 years in existence. So we firstly launched the foundation preliminarily in Rimouski in Canada. So there is a city I can say within the same province of Quebec where we headquartered. So we launched preliminarily the foundation in Rimouski. And of course, since then, we have been striving, making sure that the aspect of mental health is a significant, valuable asset to the population within Canada and across. So here we are as we are gearing towards the first global conference and also the first mental health care training in Quebec. We anticipate to embrace significant people across Canada and Africa. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Coco or Tamba Coco there. Folks, if you just joined us here, we are in conversation with the group Canada Afrique Care Foundation, and of course, their first global conference or campaign or conference and official launch is coming up in April. So let's go to uh is it the membership? Is the membership country based or individual can join in? How is the membership done?
Well, for the membership, if you just look at the name itself, Canada Afrique,
Yeah.
it tells you that it's not limited to like a specific geographical location.
Hmm.
It's across the globe. So the membership is open to the public, it's open to Canadian, it's open to African, it's open to whosoever that's seeing the need of mental health across the globe. It's no boundaries.
No boundaries. Okay. So that is Canada Afrique. So Afrique, you are referring to people from Africa, but not specific countries.
Yeah, so the word Afrique, if you look at the word Afrique, is in French. All
Right.
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 So it means Africa.
Africa.
So even in Canada, it's not mental health is everywhere,
Hmm.
but we always try to underscore significant geographical location when it comes to our intervention, our approach, right?
Right.
Like if you take a look at Canada, Canada do have 10 different provinces, but in totality, within the 10 different provinces, we have our focal provinces that we are looking at, we are targeting. We have 4 different provinces that are having a high level of mental health unmet situations that we, over the time, of course, we are new, but over the time, we are striving towards making sure that some of these needs are met.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Any one of you on the team, if you want to chip in anytime, you are welcome. Let me welcome one of our senior analysts, Mr. Abraham V. Conner, and then we're gonna go into our conversation. AB, welcome to you. How you doing this evening?
Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother. Let me say good evening and good morning to the guests on the show. And I know one of my sisters said she's in Liberia at about this time. Let me say good morning to her. I know it's a great sacrifice that she's making, and I I I truly appreciate it. And we hope to hear from them and to see where the whole conversation is going to take us this evening.
Right.
You know, if you don't mind, I know they're trying to have an introduction on the objectives and the goals of this organization, and
Right.
a lot of people just coming on. So again, if you don't mind, I would like for them to reiterate the name of the organization and the objective. I know they're still going through that. Would be great for
Yeah,
us.
we're coming just to that.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
So
Okay.
they did introduce or spoke briefly about the organization. So let's go to the aims and objectives and what you hope to achieve. Anybody?
Which CEO you want to explain, being that it's your organization?
Yes. So thank you, Mr.
Connor.
Abraham V. Conner, right?
Yes,
Right.
Yeah.
Mr. Connor.
Okay,
Thank
so I will the name is Canada Afrique Care Foundation.
you. Okay, thank you.
Canada Afrique Care Foundation, right?
Right.
So we are focusing specifically in mental health. But the aspect of mental health is very important, and looking at the importance of it, the interventional process or processes that we have put in place, we try to underscore the aspect of community development, educational program, and awareness.
Mm-hmm.
And just because when it comes to educational program in different facilities or different institutions, you will definitely see that there is a huge gap. There's a huge gap. Like currently in Africa, we have the average of 97%. All right, 90 to 97% mental health gaps in Africa. All right. And take a look at just Canada alone. Canada happens to be a very advanced country across the globe that everybody know. But you will also be surprised that Canada faces a serious or huge mental health crisis. So it's from that backdrop, the Canada Africare Foundation, with the help of our professionals, our distinguished team members, we thought it wise to holistically come together and see how best we can support the process to reduce the aspect of mental health in a society. And I'm
Okay.
glad, I'm glad to add that, and I'm glad that we have our senior consultant when it comes to mental health within the Canada Africare Foundation. She's right here on the call. Her name is Maria, and I'm quite sure she will also try to elaborate on that as we go along. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Coker. And so let's go to Madam Maria Amato. Uh, can you talk to us a little bit about what you're going? I see that you're going to be doing training and all of that. Yeah. So, who will be involved in the training? That is, uh, who who will be the students during the training exercise?
Okay, so the training is going to be targeting social workers, nurses, community outreach workers, and guidance counselors. So we want to reach frontline workers.
First responders, that is.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Will this training be in person or online?
Well, it's going to be a little bit of everything. A lot of it will be online so that those who work or have busy lives, can do their own learning at their own pace. Some of it will be interactive, where we'll have live facilitation. And then we'll have some peer circles, and so it's going to be a little mix of everything.
Awesome. A little mix of everything. Well, folks, if you just joined us here, we are in conversation with the newly formed organization coming up. Their first global conference is coming up in April 17th through the 19th in Quebec, Montreal, Canada. And of course, the organization's name is Canada Afrique Care Foundation. So we will open up the lines for you, our followers, momentarily. But let's read a comment here from Emmanuel Bro. He said, what do you think is responsible for the increased mental health? He said Canada, but let's say globally.
Right.
So,
What do you think is responsible for the increase in mental health?
Mr.
so,
Hold on,
so,
hold on,
yeah, go ahead.
CEO. Mr. Gilman, I just also wanted to add to what our sister Maria has said.
Yeah,
In addition to the goals and the objective of CAFO, we called it, the organization, most of the services, like she named, for those that will be training for the educational purposes, most of them will
right.
be low cost.
Low cost.
No cost.
Right.
No cost. No cost.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, our coming to that. Whether people are going to be paying, uh, it's going to be free. So there you have it. It's going to be no cost. So if you want training in helping your communities wherever you find yourselves, uh, after the global launch, they're going to be talking to us when their first training will begin.
right.
So who was trying to go first? Yeah, to respond to this
Okay.
question, what do you think is responsible for the increase in mental health?
Okay. So, I will just do a little attachment on what Maria's just said.
Right,
When it comes to, because they know no boundaries and no cost, right?
right,
Mhm.
So the aspect of mental health is very important. This is why, as Maria rightly said, is open to the public and is of no cost.
Mhm.
So our doors are open to the public, whether it be social workers, whether it be a community leaders or churches, institution, non-governmental institution. You can reach out to us. We are open, and all of our trainings, if you wish to do it in person, that's fine. Online is okay, but all of our trainings will be free of charge with no cost. So let me respond to the question that the brother asked, that what would be what are those,
what is responsible for the,
what is responsible, right?
yeah,
Now, if you look at 2022 to 2023, speaking specifically on the data analysis within Canada.
right,
So 2023, 2022 to 2023, we have the checklist, a bullet point of the lapses, the gaps in the terms of MHC, right? So we look at the total aspect of the waiting list. So those things are having the high level of increase in mental health. We're looking at the waiting list, and the waiting list is very huge just within Canada. I just gave you a specific analysis on Africa. Just Africa alone is 90 to 97% increase in mental health. And now we're standing within Canada, like if you have a mental health in Canada, the waiting list is very high. It's very high. So sometimes even the health provider, especially when it comes to the government, we don't have, Canada really don't have the aspect of psychological counselors or specialists when it comes to mental health. They do have it, but in that capacity, the government do not really 100% support, right? So
right,
this is where we come in as a foundation to support the government of Canada. to support our communities, to support the less fortunate countries in Africa, to support the process of mental health because it's in demand. All right? It's in demand. So this is where we come from.
Well, thank you very much.
I can also,
Yeah, go ahead.
I would
Mr.
just,
Gilmore,
I can just,
Yeah,
I can
okay.
also add on some of the causes that causes mental health. Sometimes
right.
it can be, life stresses. Sometimes it can be uh, traumatic life events that happen during your lifetime. And sometimes it can be cause of some form of brain injury. And sometimes it can be a cause of inheritance, something that you have inherited by traits, and
Okay.
sometimes it can be chronic stress. As you know, life here is stressful. So if you don't manage it well, and if you don't take care of it well, it can drain you down and take you to have one of those mental health diagnoses. And sometimes it can be social factors. So it could be many reasons why we have mental health situation in our lives. And like the CEO said, it's global. It's not just Canada. It's not just Africa. It's just not America.
It's
We
global.
all
Yeah.
we all face these things for one way or the other.
Well, thank you again, folks. If you just joined us here, we are in conversation with Canada Afrique Care Foundation, the CEO and organizers for the first global conference and official launch coming up in April. That's
April 17,
April 17th to the 19th,
right.
2026 in
Right.
Montreal, Canada. Okay, so
And
yeah, you want to throw a little bit light?
If you,
yeah, yeah.
let me
And
come here.
something very important that is so amazing that I left, and I really want to stress that to the
Okay,
public.
right,
Uh, Sometimes maybe someone right in the watching the show may ask, who are those behind the the process of the whole mental health within the Canada Africa Care Foundation. I will just say this to the public that we have a high potential, qualified, well experienced professionals, both in a private sector and public sector, when it comes to mental health. All right.
right,
We have like right now on the platform, we have, of course, those of you that know Mrs. Paletto being in the field of mental health for several years, and she's a therapist. All right. And we also have Madam Maria Amanto. Madam Maria Amanto, she's been around within the mental health care, and she's the CEO as well for the West Island Mental Health Care Center within Canada. And we have on the show with us tonight the head of the steering committee, the hard working, the brain behind the success of the entire program. And she also the human resource consultant for the Canada Africa Care Foundation. We have a lot of professional health workers. If you check on the flyers, you check on our website, you will get to know more about the brain behind the Canada Africa Care Foundation. Thank you. And I will ask that I'm sure she wanted to say something. HR, you want to come in, please?
Yes, sorry. I keep reminding you all it's tonight is 2 a.m. in Liberia.
yeah,
So mental health, I would just come down to the lowest level. We all got mental health issues, right? It's
right,
not a sickness that you are born with. Let's just be honest. In Liberia, especially, it's a mix of everyday pressure, like Mrs. Tool mentioned, financial strain, unemployment, family responsibility, past trauma. It's limited access to mental health support. We all got mental health.
right,
I will be very specific with Liberia because I think I heard Tamba making reference to Canada. For example, in Liberia, think about a single mother who sells in the market in Monrovia. She wakes up early in the morning, sometimes maybe 4 o'clock, to go to red light, work long hours under the sun. Some days sales are just not good. Some days they are good. But the
Mm-hmm.
bills don't wait, right? She still have to
No.
send her children to school. She still have to pay her rent. She still got children to care for, and maybe even extended family depending on her too. Mean
Right.
given that we are all Africans, right? There is no counseling in Liberia. I mean, you won't really see as much as you have that in Canada, in the USA. No break time, no real support system. And after a while, she started feeling like constantly tired, overwhelmed, maybe even losing sleep of hope. But she just keep pushing for survival because she feels like she has no choice. So
Right.
that's how mental health struggles, developed for many people, be it in Africa, be it in Europe, be it in America. We all of us on this show right now, if I do analysis, we all got some mental health issues that is currently going on. So mental health is not something that you inherit, you just inherit it, but it's something that is always good to talk about and see how we can support in so many ways. So it's not just a medical issue. I think in a nutshell, that's what I'm trying to say. It's also a social and economic issue as
Social
well.
and economic. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And
Well,
and to just add to that, it's the leading cause of disability worldwide. And
Mm-hmm.
the common factors that we all share is that there's a gap between need and availability everywhere. Also, there's a stigma that's related to mental health in every country, and it's treated like a secondary a secondary physical health. It's treated secondary to physical health in the majority of places.
well, thank you very much. And you're talking about a stigma in many places. Dr. George Toto, watching from Pittsburgh, just commented. He said, in African society, mental health is a stigma, and
Mm-hmm.
African parents don't like to talk about it. What are your strategies to engage African parents or families?
All
Anybody?
right. Yes. So this is why from the initial stage, I hastily underscore the aspect of collaboration and also partnership, right?
Right.
We cannot do it alone. One tree cannot make a forest.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you this, until we can get the support collaboratively, professional support, we will not achieve what we want to achieve.
Mhm.
So to strengthen that aspect of reaching out to, with respect to the question that our viewer asked,
Yeah.
we are partnering. We've already started an initiative with Sierra Leone and Liberia. All right.
Right.
We are headquartered in Canada. We cannot, according to community-based approach, we cannot go into a specific country and engage the process without reaching out to the appropriate authority. So from that backdrop, we were able to extend a collaborative partnership request with the two different countries, Liberia and Sierra Leone, through their Ministry of Health. So we are still in the process of completing the aspect of the partnership agreement with the mental health care division in Liberia and also the mental health care division in Sierra Leone. So based on that, when that process is being achieved, definitely we will work along with the division of mental health within the two different countries because
Right.
they will tell us this is where we are. These are some of the cases that we have, and these are the geographical locations that if Canada Africa wishing to support or trying to uh, eradicate or reduce the aspect of mental health, these are things that you have to do, and these are the statistics and what of you. So those are strategic that we have put in place. And of course, we have other countries that are on the list, but for the sake of appropriate work done, we thought it wise to do it step by step because we need a collaborative support. We need a support. We need everybody involvement, regardless of whosoever. We need everybody involvement when it comes to mental health. Thank
So
you.
I
Yeah.
just thank you, CEO.
I
Um,
would like to come in with a question, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead, Avi.
yeah, Eddie.
Yeah, let me say thanks to you, for the great deliberations here this evening. Um, I would like to narrow my question to Liberia's situation,
Right.
wherein the contemporary times, a lot of the mental health issues in Liberia, like my dear sister, I think Kowu, she's in Liberia currently, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then she mentioned about some of the situations with hardship, family stress, and all of those things. But should I attribute a lot of the drug-related issues in Liberia to mental health situation that is driving that? Because many a time people get addicted to certain things, and sometimes they find pleasure in it, thinking that they are doing the right thing. And it drives that motivation constantly. So a lot of the drug addicts in Liberia, in the final analysis, they have to go through some mental health issues.
Mm-hmm.
So should the generality of the drug-related issue, should we attribute it to mental health situation or what? And lastly,
I would like to come in,
okay,
and
Yeah.
I like the fact that you said Liberia. And so there are two questions. The first question that the CEO answered earlier, and then I will add yours as a follow-up question.
sure,
Um, I'm an HR by profession, so I love to be very objective, right? I
Right.
try not to approach it as an African parent, specifically because mental health stigma isn't just it's not just unique to Africa. To be frank with you, parents everywhere, whether in Africa, Europe, North America, often grew up in the homes where mental health just wasn't discussed. It just depends on your outcoming and the background you grew up in. Sometimes you were told to be strong, right? Pray about
Right.
it. If you came up in a Christian home or Muslim home, move on. So the resistance usually comes from the lack of what? Exposure, not lack of care. I just want to be very objective on that, right? Let's go to the gender when it comes to gender. Like the men are being raped and molested, but men, they are also ashamed to talk about it because they will just lie, remember, be your man, that thing talking, a woman will rape you. So these are all things that it's not just unique just to Africa. It's just something that is usually not discussed in some homes, right?
Right.
So most parents actually want the best for the children. Like I'm currently in Liberia. My daughter is one of the best American school here because I can afford, right? But I'm
Right.
an African. I talk to her about sex. I'm just being very, very down to earth, and I'm having a very natural conversation with you or 2 o'clock in the morning here. So we don't just always have the language or the tools to discuss with our children. Sometimes it depends on to our upbringing too. Maybe my mother never had the time to talk to me, so I don't have the time for my daughter or my kids to talk to them. So my strategy really is about meeting them where they are. When it comes to Africa, when it comes to my country, Liberia, first I will keep the conversation just simple, right? I avoid heavy clinical words. Some people like using big words. So sometimes the first thing is observation, right? Know your audience, know who you're dealing with. Sometimes people like depression, sometimes disorder. Instead, I will talk about things like stress. I will talk about pressure, like most of the time with my staff at my office. I talk about burnout, feeling overwhelmed. And once you say it in everyday language, that person will literally feel more comfortable with you. They will feel relaxed and it will start making sense to them.
So I keep saying that this is not only limited to Africa, it's everywhere. It just depends on the home, and if that discussion was had in the home, one-on-one with your parents. So I will also want to focus on what matter most to them. For example, instead of saying mental health awareness, for me, I might just say this will help your child focus on better in school, right? Certain words, people become defensive. If you tell me say my child have mental health, I would, in like Africa, it's an offense. It's an insult. I don't know about other country, but it's even in America, it will be like an insult. But if I say this will help your child focus better in school, behave better, communicate with you, that person want to know what is it I'm talking about. They will see the direct benefit for their child's success. They will pay attention to what I'm saying. But if I come with a big vocabulary, mental health, psychological, whatever, that person will feel like I'm crazy. Might not even understand the choice of words I'm using. And sometimes the best way to approach it, you can do a storytelling. Sometimes storytelling works wonder, like giving a scenario. When someone shares a real life experience and not a scenario, not a theory, it breaks the stigma quickly, right? Let's say, for instance, if I was molested and then I have a colleague of mine also went through that, I can share my story with her and she will feel more comfortable opening up to me than someone who say they're a counselor and they want to counsel her, but they will definitely they won't understand what she or he is going through. So those are some of the ways and means I think you can actually address mental health, be it in Africa, be it in Europe, be it in North America, or be it even in East Africa. So that's when it comes to the drugs issue. Was it Abraham that asked that question?
Yeah.
Drugs is everywhere.
Yeah.
Drugs is everywhere. Some of that drugs not even coming from Africa, AB. They're coming from Mexico. That drugs coming from the very America you're living in that come to Africa. So it's just all about engagement and how you engage your audience. That's for me. And that's how I have really worked with a lot of people. I'm not a mental health expert, and you don't have to be to engage someone that going through some, mental health issues or going through some life crisis. That for me, that's how I would call it. So at the end of the day, it's just about respect, not preaching the theory from the book. Don't tell parents what they are doing wrong. I partner with them and just say, let's figure this out together. You make them feel like you're part of whatever it is that they're going through, right? Because once parents feel included, instead of being judged, they are willing to engage. If you tell a mother, say your child is taking drugs because you were not around or because you yourself you are in the street all the time, she will take a defensive side and say, oh, does she know my story? You have most of the children in the street. I hope Maria understands this Liberian English. Most of these children in the street, Abraham, they come from good homes. Their parents did everything they could, but they are in the street. Because sometimes they don't even have the time to talk to them about sex. In Liberia, I have a 12-year-old daughter. I talk to her about sex education. Sometimes she feels ashamed, but I'm letting her know what the reality of life. For most of us, we don't have the time or we just don't feel comfortable doing that. So to engage mental health, I don't call it mental crisis. You have to put yourself in that person's shoes. You have to stop being judgmental because you don't know the story until you sit with them. And the only way they will open up to you if you don't judge them and you don't use those big words like mental health or you start being judgmental. For me, I love to be objective. So those are things and ways and means that I will address the issue than to say it's just in Africa. In America you're in right now, if you know, even all of us that I keep emphasizing on it. If I really do my analysis, we all got some kind of mental health issue going on. So I will stop and turn it over.
Thank you very much.
I would like to add something about the drugs and mental health. Sometimes in mental health, we do notice that in order to self-medicate, some people do use substances like narcotics or drugs. And it's really to self-medicate symptoms that they're experiencing, whether it be hallucinations or thoughts that are going really quickly in the mind, or depression. There is medication, however, that can help with those symptoms as well.
Right.
Just that sometimes people use narcotics or drugs instead.
Mr. Gamer, I just
Yep.
want to also add something. Thank you, Maria. I just wanted to add something. The first question that was raised, and I think the CEO covered it. He talked about collaboration with the appropriate departments or ministries, in Liberia or here or in Canada. So, as you know, I have my NGO, the Liberian Public School Project, and I've been in schools. So if we talk about the strategies, yes, we have to collaborate with the Department of Mental Health or Ministry of Mental Health, which is a great thing. But the specific question I think that person did ask, the interventions will be the collaboration, and that collaboration should be after they have signed the MOU or wherever.
Right.
I want to believe that going to the schools in our country, in Liberia, going to the various schools and having counselors to talk to them, communicate these things to them, educate the family, have time to bring like a town hall meeting or like a, doing PTO time, if we do have that in Liberia, we can bring the parent, because our parents, they don't know about what they call mental health. Just the same way in Liberia, when a child is a little bit slow, we call that child a bobo or dummy, but that child is not bobo or dummy. The person just need a little help in special education or learning disability, but that person is not slow. So I think the part of going from school to school, educating the parents, educating the children about mental health, I think it will make Liberia better, or USA better, or Canada better. But we have to educate, and that's what CAFO is about: education, training, and
Right.
and I think
Right.
it will make a really good difference for our children in Liberia to know that it is okay, even if you rape. I mean, this is how you do it. You talk to somebody. Sometimes some
If
of these things can be unemployment situations, right? And sometimes it can be due to poverty. You have anxiety, you have depression. What making you depressed? Why are you having anxiety about? If you don't have no food to eat, you're selling in the street, you have to pay your mom and pa rent, and you're a little 10, 12-year-old boy. I mean, you bound to be depressed. You're going to have some of these symptoms on you. But we have to educate our children in the schools.
right.
Well,
So so
yep.
yeah. Yeah, so thank you so much, Mrs. Stowe, and thank you so much, Maria, and thank you to Madam Dagadu. So this is where I will really have to appeal to the host, or to our host. This is just an appeal, requesting for collaboration, because this could be another medium of supporting the process of mental health. Because the reason why I'm saying this, I wish I had the opportunity to respond to all of the questions, because I've been going through as we're talking. Every comment from the comment section, I've been reading through. I wish I had the opportunity to respond to everything. But if you give me the time, I'm available to respond to every other comment that's showing on the screen from the comment section. But I'm appealing to you. they shouldn't be the first and last to appear on your show. Because the aspect of mental health, I just want a little bit buttress what Mr. Stowe said. And I read a comment from the comment section that made mention of the aspect of unemployment and poverty.
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
unemployment and poverty. But if you look at our our programs, you realize that we have community development and we also have educational program.
Right.
There is nothing there like employment or poverty reduction or poverty strategy or whatever it is, right?
Right.
We are focusing on community development and educational program. Now, I will agree with the aspect of unemployment and I will also agree with the aspect of poverty because if you do not have a job, definitely, especially in Africa, if you do not have a job, it's a disease by itself. All right.
Right.
If you also do not have the upper hand to meet up with certain requirements as an individual within a society, that alone is a problem. But here is my take. When it comes to the educational program in mental health, is very important. This is where we come in a society. Now, regardless of your status, whether you don't have job or whether you don't have you less fortunate when it comes to financial aspect or whatsoever it is, but if you have the educational knowledge that guides you through the process of mental health, because you will not just sit there and say because you don't have job, so that means you should just go and commit suicide. Like right now, if you look at Liberia, the case of the suicide rate is 6.8%. The suicide rate in Liberia today, according to WHO statistic. And when it comes to the direct individual who have mental health issues, when it comes to also the statistic of WHO is over 130,000 in Liberia. All right. These are valid statistics when it comes to WHO in the Liberian concept. So this is very important. I just appealing to the host. They shouldn't be the first and they shouldn't be the last to always accommodate us so we can expand more when it comes to mental health. Thank you.
Well, thank you very
Okay.
much. Thank you very much, folks. If you just joined us here, we are in conversation with the organization Canada Afrique Care Foundation. We're gonna go to another segment of the conversation here, and that's the one of the most cardinal things that brought them here. The first global launch coming up in April 2026. We're gonna go there, but first, let's welcome one of our other senior analysts, Delano Tamasa, that have joined us here from Bismarck, North Dakota. Tamasa, welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, Mr. Gilmore, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me. I see my sister, my big sister, Tool, and the rest of the team from.
You mean Pale Orita Reto?
Yeah,
Pale Orita
Reto.
Yeah.
you know the Lofa man taking time to be exact, so
Exactly.
it's the name, but it's great. But I see my brother,
Koko.
Koko, let me welcome you.
All the way from Lofa.
All
For
the
your
way.
thing, yeah. But Nana, a Canadian.
Oh man, for your thing, that's the place. We were there. My parents were all the way at that place. They had the border between Sierra Leone and Liberia,
Right.
the Dawa end, and all the way there. But
Right.
it's good to see you. And also my dear sister, Maria, and the rest of the team. We've been following. I think there's a great initiative. I'm just trying to just process everything because how important when it comes to mental health awareness is something more, especially let's just forget about the Western where they have other structural in place, but looking at where we came from, for 178 years, having come across something like this. So to see our own people, Liberians and other partners, coming together to bring this to the public glare and make it, more interesting in terms of the debate and people to understand the importance of mental health awareness. I think it's something that I have to give you guys applaud for this particular initiative. But it's great to be here. I don't want to take, some of the time because there are other people got to go into other areas. And then we'll just play the listening role. But it's great to be on the show, The Wise Man. And let me just say hello to my biggest nephew, A.B. Connor, and the rest of the team, our GHT and CLN family that are following us at this time. I just want to say hello to all of you. But it's good to be on the global stage once again, The Wise Man.
Well, thank you very much, Delano Tamasa, the Senior Analyst and Vice Chair for the CLN. Let's go to our conversation here and, of course, talk about the first global launch. You told us from the get-go that training, everything will be free. Let's talk about funding, because free isn't just free. Somebody got to foot the bill.
Somebody got to pay.
Somebody got to pay. So, how is funding gathered in the organization? The first global launch, will participants be paying? Is there going to be any taxation to members and participants? How is it going to be done?
Okay, so that aspect start right here and right on this platform, right?
Right.
Like what you are doing right now by giving us the opportunity is another form of supporting the process. For the fact that we are expanding more on the mental health awareness, you won't believe that people who are watching this show, some of them, they are already taking significant aspect of what we are discussing here tonight. So it's another aspect of supporting. So I also want to talk about where, because you made mention of funding, right? And everything that has to do with the process is money. So Canada Afrique, again, just for the sake of the public, is a non-for-profit organization registered within the province of Quebec and also at the federal level. All right.
Right.
So we are non-for-profit. We like, let's take for instance, we have a 6 months project already that is on hand. That project proposal, that entire aspect will be unveiled on the day of the program. So now, strategically, the foundation itself do not have funding, and we depend on support from the government. We depend on support from other sectors, donors. So, of course, we have individuals. Like right now, as we stand, we have our T-shirt on sales. I just want to commend Mrs. Stu when it comes to that. She's the head of the fundraising committee. Although I will have to give her the chance to elaborate on that, but I just thought it wise to come in a bit when it comes to the larger aspect where we get funding from. So those are areas that we depend on people to support the process of our mental health care program. But the reason why we thought it wise to reduce the aspect, to open the aspect to the public or free of charge, because we already talking about mental health. We don't want to say come for mental health training or come for mental health awareness or program and we expect you to pay money again. All right. It almost like we're already talking about unemployment and we're also talking about poverty. All right. And now we are in support of educational program. So we should welcome everyone who desiring to acquire a little bit of mental health knowledge so that that person or that family head will make a meaningful impact in their homes. Like the HR rightly said, she providing a little bit of support with her daughter. All right.
Right.
So these are things that we actually focusing on. But when it comes to support financially, we depend on the government and we depend on donors and that of other partners, especially our own communities.
Mhm.
Like in the USA, we have gotten a huge support. You won't believe it. If we just call a listing to you right now, you will be shocked. And right now, as I'm speaking to you, as we on the call, this is what I said. There's another platform, there's another means of supporting us. Once you're giving us the audience to appear on your show, just have that at the back of like knowing fully well that you are supporting the
Right.
foundation
Right.
indirectly. So
Okay.
I'll just give the opportunity to Mrs. Stowe and she will elaborate on the aspect of support as well. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you, CEO. Mr. Gamer, as you know, to everything as a beginner is always a struggle.
It is.
Yes. So, like the CEO rightly said, we have partners, we have people that are willing to help. But we are trying on our own also to do like individual donations. Or like he said, we are doing t-shirts. We have them on sale. We printed them out. Each t-shirt, like the one that I made here in the US. I'm not sure if I sent it to you, but if you go on my page, Mr. Gilmore, you will see it. If you want, somebody can please send it. If you go on my page, you'll see it. We have shirts for $5. I have about 30, maybe half of 30 that have paid already. So those are ways that we are making gains. And we have other plans like writing maybe some hospitals to support us, and so forth. And people coming for the launching, and then we're going to, tell them our plans and see if they can help us. But like I
Right.
said, for every beginning, it's always a struggle, but we are gradually
It's
getting
always
there.
a struggle.
So if anybody on here want a t-shirt, just text Pilot or Rita Reto and then send the $25 to me or to Mr. Gilmore, and Mr. Gilmore will send it to me. But again, so you can support us by buying a t-shirt. They are going very, very fast. They're supposed to be printed today or tomorrow, but already, as I said, people have ordered t-shirts. If my calculation is correct, I think it's half of 30 now that have paid.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you very much. So let's talk about the.
I'm sorry, before we move forward, I would just like to touch more on that. I
Okay.
think the question was very specific, given that we are giving free access to mental health training. How are we generating our revenue, our
Yeah.
fund to do that?
Right.
So, CAFO operates through a mix of funding sources. I think Mrs. Tu just mentioned one, which is she's head of the fundraising committee.
Right.
We also rely on partnerships as well. So if you go on our website, you'll see ways and means to become partner with CAFO. You can
Yeah.
also depends on small grants, and that's why CAFO is a non-governmental organization,
Non for
no
profit.
profit.
Right.
So we do grants in Canada, also donations as well. If you go on the website, you read our objectives, you're in line with that. You can also go ahead and do donation. That is also very active on CAFO website. We do volunteer contributions. It's all kind of support from collaborators who believe in our mission. So I'm assuming that the fact that we're on your platform, you believe in this. This is why you gave us the opportunity to come on air and speak about mental health and CAFO. So so it's not just one way, it's just a collective effort. And the
Absolutely.
reason why we are able to offer some mental health training for free, I would definitely tell you that it's intentional, right? For us,
Absolutely.
it's not just about access and equity. Many of the people who need mental health cannot support. You didn't say, come, I will give you, I will support you, but you have to pay even $5. They'll start thinking about the 1 cup of rice, the oil, the pepper, the Vita, and other things that we can't afford to pay. So we put a fee barrier there, no payment. We miss the very communities we are trying to serve, right? So that's why
Right.
we say no cost, no barriers, meaning that wherever you find yourself, be it Africa, be it Canada, it's free of charge. So how do we generate our fund? We just go through partnerships. Uh, those programs also sometimes they come through sponsorships as well. Um, I can go on and on, right?
Right.
So I think it's just about we studying ourselves, our objectives. I think someone came on air and asked her, what is the objective of CAFO? So once you go into depth, you read it and you know what we're about and you're in line with it and you want to donate, you want to sponsor, you want to say, hey, I got some grants here, right? Convince me that you would do this. We do it and you support the cost of it. So that's the ways and means that we generate funds for those who can afford.
Well, thank you very much again. Folks, if you just joined us here, we are in conversation with the group Canada Afrique Care Foundation. Her first global
Conference.
conference and official launch is April 17th through the 19th. So let's go to the first
Mr.
global launch.
Mr.
Uh,
Gamer, send you the t-shirts if you have.
okay, I will get it and put it
Okay.
up. Yeah.
It's that right here.
Yeah.
I
And
like that.
Mr. Coco, you asked about coming back, and this should not be the first and the last time. I
I
can
really
I can guarantee you 2 or 3 more appearances before your event.
thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Yeah, you're
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
No doubt. Okay, so let's go to uh uh you will be signing, according to the information I got there, you will be signing some MOUs with collaborators. Are those collaborators already there? You come to formalize it, or people that are attending who will express interest becomes collaborators? How?
Oh no. So the collaborators we have, I think I just mentioned it earlier, right?
Right.
So Canada Afrique Care Foundation is not an island, so we are open to uh significant institutions like especially when it comes to the public sector,
Right.
and I made mention of 2 different countries. So it's not necessarily they don't have to, because partnership agreement can be signed in person, it can be signed in absentia, especially when the person is not on ground. But how be it, we have other partners that right here in Canada on that specific day will be signing an MOU. And of course, those that will make it to come, that's fine. We do not have control over when it comes to immigration process. So of course, we have already jumpstart the process by extending whatsoever MOU agreement, and they are willing to go through the process. So it's just for them to come to appear in person, or if not, we can still go ahead and sign it. So, but we have 2 different countries for now. We have Sierra Leone and we have Liberia. But those that are in Canada, we have already validated their confirmation.
All right. So let
Okay,
me
so
just
here is the T-shirt. I come in. Here is the T-shirt.
Right.
For the first Global Conference and a launch, official launch, Canada Afrique Care Foundation, CAFO, established August 21st, 2024. No cost, no boundaries. Okay. And now we got Farafane Sumaworo. Said, Mr. Gilman, please play a raffle and I'll buy the winner a t-shirt.
Oh,
Okay.
that's great.
Yeah, so uh here is the question. And the person that gets it right will win a t-shirt. Okay? From Farafan Sumaworo. So here's the question. Give us the full name of the CEO for CAFO. The full name. Okay, the first person with the full name wins a t-shirt. Let's see. Before we bring everybody up to the screen, because her name is on the screen.
No,
Yeah.
no,
So
you said you said a full name, right?
yeah, the full name.
Yeah, so you are right. You can go ahead. You are right.
Yeah. The person who gave the full name of the CEO for CAFO will win a t-shirt from Jida Hard Talk through Farafin Somoworo. All right.
You got to make sure that Farafin buy that t-shirt, because if people ain't get that man full need, then a problem.
I know. And of course, we got a winner already. The first person that commented with his name, we got a winner in Miss No Monique Boyu, the Secretary General for Concerned Liberian Network. Tamakoko.
Oh, she got it.
Yeah, she got it.
Monique,
Tamakoko.
I would want a secretary now, so she
I'm
got.
telling you,
yeah, woman has secretary already.
She's the secretary for CLN.
For CLN, so
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So what size of t-shirt you want? And Rodney Johnson Tamasa.
He was close. Rodney was close.
Yeah.
Very close.
Ronnie came too close, but yeah, you didn't cross the line, my man.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just an oversight Maria Amanto. She's one of those that we've already extended a partnership with her.
Right.
She running her own mental health care institution in Canada.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a private, it's not government.
Uh-huh.
So Canada Afrique Care Foundation will be partnering with Maria Amanto. In fact, we are not even waiting for the official launch of the foundation.
Right.
Tomorrow we're going to sign the let me say the fourth MOU. That's the fourth MOU we're going to sign tomorrow, right at her office location.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Maria, you like to respond to that? Congratulations and thanks for the collaboration, the partnership. Tell us a little bit about your own organization that he just spoke about. How long you've been established and what are you doing?
Sure. So I'm a social worker. I provide therapy, and the clinic has been open now for 2 years. There are social workers and a mental health nurse practitioner who provide psychiatric evaluations and medication adjustments for individuals who suffer from mental health. And I'm really looking forward to signing the MOU tomorrow and where this beautiful project is going to go is really nice, and it aligns with my values. It aligns with my belief system.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Real quick, my brother, I got a question, and I don't know whether it's a topic that is a standalone topic, but I just got a question real quick.
Right.
And anybody from the team could answer that. Are there plans for the organization to periodically visit these countries that they will be collaborating with, like in-person visitation to some of those countries that they will be partnering with to ascertain first-hand information, or if not, provide direct services, in-person services to mental health clients, so to speak? Are there plans for that, or will it all be done through some electronic medium, or just like something like this? Is that all they're going to be doing, or is it going to be plans for periodic, like maybe once in a year, visiting Sierra Leone or Liberia or whatever country they be partnering? Are there plans for that?
Okay. So I would say yes, and I will just give you details. So let me start firstly with Canada, because this is where we are headquartered. So currently we have 4 different provinces that are having the high level of mental health. So the foundation, through the instrumentality of our distinguished professionals, we didn't just formulated the foundation initially and we just left it like that. So we visited these 4 different provinces. We have British Columbia, we have Alberta, we have Ontario, and we have Nova Scotia. So those are the 4 different provinces in Canada that are having a high level of mental health. All right. So now, this just a benchmark to tell you that with respect to your question or your concern, all of the countries, we have 5 different countries that we have already eye-marked to work with for now. So we can confirm and validate 2 different countries out of the 5. Those are Liberia and Sierra Leone. But we have Kenya, we have Malawi, we have Zimbabwe. All right? But we have not reached that far. But until we can complete the first approach that has to do with our first global conference and the official launch, right after that, we will not just sit down in Canada. The foundation is across Canada and Africa. So that means if you even look at our leadership structure, the leadership structure is not just a Canadian-based leadership structure, right?
Right.
It's more like different across sector people, right? We have our executive secretary from Sierra Leone. We have most of our senior executive, not even from Canada, some of them from UK, some of them from elsewhere. So every aspect that has to do with the foundation when it comes to the approach, we definitely have to reach out to the people. So if we have a project, for instance, in Kenya, we definitely will have a project, someone that will manage or oversee the entire aspect of our project, but in close consultation with the health ministry and also in collaboration with the division of mental health within that sector of our health ministry. So even if we have a representative or project manager within our country, of course, we will not just rely on that project manager. We definitely have to work collaboratively with the Ministry of Health within our country, because without them, we cannot work and achieve our goal.
Well, thank you again. Thank you very much, folks. So if
Thank
you
you.
just join us here, we are in conversation with CAFO. That's the Canada Afrique Care Foundation, and talking about mental health and a whole lot more. Her first global conference and official launch is slated for April 17th through the 19th in Montreal, Canada. And everything they spoke about here is free, and funding is generated through generous means, collaboration with the governments, and of course, individuals and organizations. So, uh, if somebody wants to contact CAFO, let's talk about how do they contact you.
So we have three different social media platform.
Uh-huh.
We have Facebook, of course. Facebook is open, and we also have the website. The website is also open to the public, and we have YouTube channel, and then we have other platform. All right. So
Right.
if you want to reach out to us, uh, you can reach out to us through our email contact, our Facebook platform, our website. In fact, the website do have a membership. We have different elements on the website when it comes to membership. If you want to do donation, you want to be a supporter, you just want to be just a partner, we have a form there on the website. You can fill up the form and submit it, and definitely will respond to you. So we
Can,
have
can
those
you can
channels.
you can you say the website? Where can people go to find it?
Okay, the website is www.cacafo.org. It's www.cacafo.org. That's our website.
Uh-huh.
And our Facebook, of course, it bears the same name as Canada Afrique Care Foundation on our Facebook platform.
Okay. Telephone numbers?
438 368 7886. 438 368 7886. That number is both on WhatsApp as well. It's
Okay.
also on WhatsApp, yeah.
Okay. Well, folks, there you have it. The organization Canada Afrique Care Foundation, first
Ouch.
global conference and official launch is April 17th through the 19th in Montreal, Canada. That's
Right.
Quebec, Montreal, Canada. Uh, it's a 3-day event, right?
Right.
Yes.
Sure.
So, are there arrangements for hotels? It's in Canada, but the address where, if I'm flying into Canada or driving into Canada for this, where can I go?
Okay, so if you arrive at the Trudeau International Airport, is the address where the event will be taking place. It's just 13 minutes from the airport, and the name of the hotel where the event will be taking place is Staybridge Hotel. Staybridge Hotel is located at 4535 Boulevard Saint Laurent, Côte Vertu. So again, the address is 4535 Boulevard Saint Laurent, Côte Vertu. And Côte Vertu is in Montreal. So we have the international airport we have here is the Trudeau International Airport. So when you get there, you just ask for Staybridge Hotel. So it's just 30 minutes away from the airport.
Well, there you have it from the CEO. We got a winner here tonight for a T-shirt, and no Monique Boyu. She said, "I will contact you, sis Pale. I work in mental health and would like to be a part of this project." She's the winner of the T-shirt from Sumawuru Farafin Sumawuru, and he said I should send him the information through WhatsApp. I don't know which
Sure.
information or the ladies' information where you can buy the T-shirt from, or anyway, we're gonna handle that. Okay, we'll talk about that. Our lines
Or
are open.
Yeah,
Paleto or Cash App.
Yeah. Our lines are open. If you want to participate on here, please give us a call. That's 313. Okay, he said, I have messaged you. Okay. So let
Mr.
me look
Gilbert, I
at it.
wanted to ask.
Yeah, go ahead, Tamasa.
Yeah, but I'm so sorry if maybe I push you people backward because I came a little bit late. So if I
No
do, I
problem.
apologize for that.
No
But
problem,
yeah,
Falo.
okay, okay. I'm a Nigerian, I know, the private partnership initiative, especially in our country like Liberia, Sierra Leone, a little bit slow.
Mhm.
We know that the government in those countries are the biggest ones that can push things faster. So I know there is the first global launching, and I heard that Liberia and Sierra Leone are already consented. But I just wanted to know from the government own position and your own initiative, the engagement and what have you, the reception from them, especially when it comes to the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare in Liberia, that's how we call it. I don't know in Sierra Leone how they call it, but I just wanted to know their reception in embracing this idea and what are some of those things they are saying to you guys.
Okay, so thank you very much. So uh, I really wanted to hold this, but I will have to voice it out. So you'll be surprised that if you see the reason why Maria is right here on the platform, it just indicate the aspect of a holistic confidence from our partners, right? We are all working towards a specific goal. Like Sierra Leone, Liberia, we are Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Canada. We are working as a team. As I'm speaking to you, we are we are still in the process of completing our first concept note in order to immediately initiate our first 6 months project. All right. And that 6 months project is already, I can say we already gone like 90%, and they are being highly supportive towards the process. We have meeting every other day, like they don't miss meeting. That I can assure you. All right. They don't miss meeting. I'm talking about specifically, we have Dr. Abdul Jallo, the mental health care director for Sierra Leone. And we have Dr. Moses Zia, the mental health care director for Liberia. And we have even the former health minister of Liberia, Dr. Wilhelmina Jala. She's on the team. And we
Mina
have,
Jala. Right.
yes, she's on the team. And we have our senior mental health care consultant from both government and private sectors. So we have a lot of international partners who are also providing their professional support towards the process. And they are giving also high quality of hospitality. I can assure you on that. And our first 6 month project will also be launched on the same day of our first global launch.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Koko. Thank you.
I
That's
really, I really, I really appreciate the questions and the concern, because it's quite important for the public to get the information so that whosoever that in need or that wishing to partner or that desiring to partner with Canada Africa Foundation, you are free to join the process.
Okay, I would just like to give a quick update
Right.
quickly, just to share some certain upcoming activities relating to the launch in April. So as we all know that our first official conference shirts are now on sales. I see it being advertised on the platform, but it's not just sold in USA. So this initiative is both in USA, Canada, and Liberia. So currently in Liberia, I'm also initiating this process as well. We're selling the t-shirts in Liberia. So if you have loved ones or you are also currently based in Liberia, you can reach out to me also for your t-shirts. The essence of the charity for the t-shirts is for the charity walk, be it in Canada, the USA, and Liberia. We will have this walk 2 weeks prior to the event, right? And every purchase, it goes directly towards what? Supporting our mental health and community outreach programs. So this is one of the means that when I earlier said that we lobby for funds in so many ways to give to what? The honor development communities. So when you buy a t-shirt, I just want to make this very clear. You are not just getting a t-shirt, but you are actually helping us to fund a real impact, which is the mental health we're
Right.
speaking of, right? The next one is also the registration. I think the CEO also mentioned our website details, www.cacafo.org. Registration is ongoing as we speak for the what? The official conference in April. So if you are interested in attending the conference, I highly appreciate if you can go on the website, do your registration. Your invitation letter will be extended to you, and then you can plan your itinerary for this program. April is just around the corner. So please don't wait until the last minute. Register early so you can receive your formal invitation and secure your spot. Meaning for those who are coming from Africa and some part of Europe, you might need a visa, right? And the visa process takes time. So this is the best time I will advise that you go ahead and do your registration in order to get your visa if you're in need of having a visa. Just some of the guests that will be on, some of the guests that we are honored to welcome. I don't know, we're all familiar with Dr. John Simpson. He's our chief launcher. He's an associate professor at Johns Hopkins University with over more than 25 years of experience in anesthesia. I hope I pronounced that medical term good. I'm an HR, by the way. And and a critical care medicine. So he leads the Johns Hopkins Global Alliance of Professionals, right? So
Right.
it's inspiring that he has worked extensively across Africa. He's currently based in Maryland, Baltimore, in USA, but he have worked across Africa, even in Liberia, including Liberia. And Dr. Jala also have worked with him hand to hand in helping to strengthen what the healthcare training, our research and skills system. So having him with us is very special because he can also relate to the mental health discussion we'll be having on that day. He will be joined also by leaders like Dr. Joseph Isaac. He's an academia, right? I'm sure most people are familiar with Dr. Joseph Isaac. He has served as vice president for Cottington Grad School. He has served as president for most of the grad school universities around Liberia and in Africa as well. I think CEO made reference to Dr. Wilhelmina Jala, our former health minister,
Right.
also, which is very passionate about what we do about healthcare, mental health, and community development. So honestly, this is more than just an event. It's a movement. We really love to have everyone to be part of this. Be it you are a nurse, be it you are any professional, do your registration, come and join us in Canada and know what we are doing. I think one of the team members on this platform mentioned that how many Liberians do we see coming up with such an initiative, right? This should be inspiring for all of us. We should put hands together and see how best we can support this cause. So I just thought it wise to give a quick update on this. If you want to be part, go ahead and do your registration. If you want t-shirts from Liberia, I'm here. I can support that cause. If you got a loved ones in Liberia and you want them to join a walk, purchase the shirt on their behalf, send me the names, and those shirts will be delivered to them. The shirts are actually going very fast. So the sooner you purchase the shirt, the sooner, the better it is that we can support the cause. So it's not just limited to USA. We also have shirts here, and shirts also going on in Canada. But this will be a great event with the names I just mentioned, among the others. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ms. Dagadu. And of course, folks, our telephone lines are open. If you want to call in and ask a question or make a statement, you have the time, because after the telephone calls, we're going to be asking our guests for their parting comments and everything else. So again, the numbers here to call direct and WhatsApp is the same number, 313-957-9702. That's 313-957-9702. Okay, let's go to our guests or our panelists. If you guys, to our panelists first, you guys, Tamasa, AB Kone, you have a question or something before we go to them to begin to round up here as we anticipate callers?
Well, maybe, yeah, my brother, the deliberations and the information given tonight, they're very encouraging,
Right.
owing to the prevalent nature of mental health issues globally, quite honestly. And then Liberia happened to be part of that unfortunate situation. So indeed, it's sufficient. And, let's listen to the callers. And I think as time progresses, like you stated, the doors of the GHT is still open, that they could come in and then continue to sell the good work of the association. So I think that's all I care thus far. But thanks for everything that they are doing, and
right.
They got our full support in our direction. Quite honestly.
Okay. Again, our lines are open, folks. Don't make it lazy.
Yeah, and we got his support too.
Yeah. Comfort Mommy Tay, welcome to you there. Let me read some comments and then maybe Farafin said he doesn't have Cash App. He has only Zelle. He doesn't have Venmo. He has only Zelle. So Paula Rita Reto, I will send his telephone number to you, and he can coordinate from.
I just gave him myself.
You said you didn't send Zelle. You keep sending Venmo.
It's my email. It's my email. I sent it to you, Mr. Kimmer. I'm sending it again.
Your Zelle, your email is your Zelle account?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'll send it to him then.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Muffless to say welcome to you there. Good to see all of you here. Angel Mieta. There was a comment here. Let me see. This is from Harriet Weah, Madam Weah there from Philadelphia. Because I had a sister back in the days who was born with mental health and grew up with it, and she died at age 30.
Wow.
Men took advantage of her, and she left children too, and I'm responsible for them. And this is why I'm so loving this program. I think let's go back to what she said first.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the first comment she made. Some people can be born with mental health, especially from the hospitals and the kinds of drugs, and back in the days of the natives and midwives in the world of those days, not Africa alone, because back then it was because of money.
Mm-hmm.
And then her sister had mental health issue. Ato Solo Senior, 90% of diaspora Liberian people employed or unemployed, I believe, have mental health issue. Some are diagnosed and others are living it without them knowing about it. And Jesus is coming soon. Beware, Prince. To buttress you guys, sometimes mental health derives from peer pressure too.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, I would
Yeah.
agree.
And our solo senior, Madam To, you are absolutely right. I think I might have something going on because I'm working 16-hour shifts for 6 to 7 days straight,
Mm-hmm.
living on energy drink.
It's stress.
Yeah.
I said stress.
So what do you have for that man?
Got a cheap parliamentarian, right?
Yeah, yeah. What do you have for him?
And
What I
and
what I have for him is
I'll go solo.
Yeah.
working those many hours, taking to balance his life.
With what?
right.
With
And
energy drink?
Well, he can balance it with energy drink or with girlfriend.
No, the man get a wife.
and
Self-care, right?
The man say he drinking energy drink every day.
Tell him
So
to balance his life. He shouldn't work too much.
Yeah.
He work, he sleep. He work, he rest. But if he's
Self-care.
gonna work 24 hours, 7 days a week, guess what? The car itself can break down.
yeah, sure. I mean, this is where the educational process comes in, right?
That's right.
Uh, until because mental health, especially when it comes to psychology or psychological effect or mental health in illnesses, uh, you cannot solve the problem 100%. All right, you can find solution to the problem. I mean, psychologists don't solve problem; they find solution to the problem. Like guess what you just said, right?
right.
We cannot stop him because we do not know his financial status.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
And we cannot stop him and say, oh, and we don't even know his strength physically.
Uh-huh.
They have people who can go for 24 hours because they are physically fit, right?
So
And they
what you
have
good
others
job.
who cannot, yeah, they have others who cannot even go for 5 hours. All right. So
Right.
now, in order to balance it to find solution to his problem, we cannot detect whether he's okay financially or whatever it is, but we can just advise him finding solution to it. Look, if you reduce the hours,
Mm-hmm.
you have the chance to be healthy
Mm-hmm.
mentally. But if you continue working excessively,
Mm-hmm.
more than the hour, if you see like to
Well,
our side here,
if you advise the man to reduce his hours, you know
uh,
it's gonna reflect on the paycheck.
of course.
Eh?
Well,
But then the question becomes, Mr. Gamer, it will reflect on the paycheck.
Uh-huh.
But which one do you prefer?
your
Your
health,
life,
The beating on the body or the paycheck?
But
the beating
you
on the
know what?
body, or the paycheck?
You know what I can tell most of my staff? I
No.
got 2 black dress and 2 black shoes, one high and one low, right?
Uh-huh.
As
Yeah.
an HR, we call it burn out. You burn yourself out, you pass off.
Yeah.
Definitely, I will go to your funeral, I grieve.
Thank
The
Yeah.
you.
next week, Monday morning, I do an advertisement for your position,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So your health comes first above
Of
all.
course.
Right.
Because those 2 jobs that you're killing yourself for, if you leave today, you can be replaced tomorrow.
Immediately.
That's just simple
right?
as that. If you
Yeah.
need to take a break, take your break. Your body needs rest. Your
Mm-hmm.
health, those are all mental health issues we're
Right.
speaking of. So
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely tell you stop the too much energy drink because that's an illness by itself, and just
Mm-hmm.
get some good enough rest. Take your vacation. You are paid for leave. They pay you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Make use of that and rest yourself. But I would definitely don't advise him because the country is high, so you should overwork your body. It's
Overwork
not
yourself.
advisable.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's just like
Okay.
somebody know that smoking is not good for your lungs, and
Right.
you continue to smoke,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that it is not good for your lungs.
Absolutely.
Right.
Definitely, you know what will happen at the end of the day.
Okay, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, our guests will do their closing, and then me and my two senior analysts we have a tete-a-tete to look at the review everything here. Okay, so let's take a break here with this
Thank you.
a sponsored break. Yeah.
Are you thinking about importing or exporting goods or commodities like cars, motorbikes, barrels, bicycles, and food items to and from Liberia? The VPK Motor Enterprise Incorporated and Shipping Line Services are available to provide you the services. They are ranked number 1 in shipping services. Your cars and all other items are provided maximum protection with fast deliveries. Book your reservation now by contacting the CEO, Vi Basakin, at 267-437-5873. In addition to our many services, we also buy cars for our clients in the United States. Call right now and allow VPK Motor Enterprise Incorporated and Shipping Line Services to provide you the best shipping services. Tell them Mazola sent me. You will get a special discount in addition to the already low prices.
So we got one color. We're gonna take this color, and then we're gonna go to our guest. Oh, we lost the color there. Color, if you want to call back, you can call. And yeah, we got her.
But my past life.
Hello, Loma girl.
Yeah, yes,
Welcome. How you doing?
not bad. Yeah, hello. Yeah, thank you for the organization you people are doing for the mental health. But I only can answer my parliamentarian. He don't have mental health. He have money symptom. And the solution to that money symptom is Madam face from Sunday to Sunday she must get a cook and put small rice soup in the bowl there, put it in the plastic bag, tie it with a bottle of water and put it in his lunch bed and he can just pick up every money and go. He don't have no mental health. I refuse it. You will not get money symptom. So Parliamentarian, you don't have money symptom, yeah, you don't have mental health.
Lack of money syndrome.
Yes. So you don't in the other group here, so we'll not do free service for you. Only Madam and do that free service. I'll see. I'll thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you very much, Joyce.
No
Loma girl.
mental health, that money syndrome.
Yeah, lack of money syndrome. All right. So, folks, our guest here, is there anything that we didn't ask you want to speak about before?
I can't hear. I have to go back out.
Okay, he can't hear me. So,
Go back out.
for those of you that are hearing me, is there anything you want to speak about before we will take leave of you?
Yeah, from my end, I think I just emphasize on the conference that coming up in April.
Right.
Encouraging everyone to go ahead and do their registration online, to come and be part of this first of a kind in Canada. Recognizing that mental health and well-being have long been shaped, by history and social factors. I think we all have come up here and give you our own experiences.
Right.
CAFO, which is Canada Afrique Foundation, is committed to creating opportunities for support, for awareness, and sustainable solution. That word, sustainable solution. People can initiate, but it's not sustainable. As we launch our first initiative in Canada, we're just inviting partners, friends, well wishers to join us on this journey. Your support, whether through buying the T-shirt, sponsorship, donation, or just advocacy, like what we are doing now, will directly contribute to the programs that we are trying to empower in communities so people can improve their lives. Together, we can just make a meaningful impact. One person can do this all. I just thought it was to just comment on that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Coker, you can hear me now?
Right, sir.
Okay, great. So you will be the last. Let your team members go, and then you're gonna seal the deal, okay?
Sure.
Ms. Mariah or Pilot, is there anything you want to speak about before or talk about before we take leave of you?
Yeah, I just want to, first of all, thank you, Mr. Gamer, for just having us on this platform. It's another form of you supporting this awareness. I want to encourage everyone that mental health issue is not just a Canada thing, it's actually a global issue. And I just want to encourage everybody to help us, to help this organization, so that way we can reach everyone who has some form of mental health. If we reach one, we reach all. Help to support us in any way you can. I want to also encourage you to come to the conference. You will learn a lot. You will get to meet other people, and you will get to know what we are truly about. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss
I
Mariah.
just want to add that, mental health affects us all, whether we have a mental health issue or our loved one has a mental health issue, or it impacts us within the community as a whole. So it matters to all of us.
It matters to all of us, no
Yes.
doubt. CEO,
Yes, sir.
welcome. Let's hear your parting comments here.
Thank you. So again, I just want to use this time on behalf of the board of directors of Canada Afrique Foundation, to our support staff across Canada and Africa, and to our distinguished head of the steering committee, other partners. I just want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Gilma. I'm sorry pronouncing the name, if I'm right, Mr. Gilma, Michael Gilma.
Yeah.
And with your team, I just want to say a very big thank you. This is a very good initiative. And as I said initially, I would really love to always be here whenever the need be. Mental health, as my team members have already said, it's not one person thing, it's everybody's business. So I really ask that it's just a kind request, if you could give us the opportunity. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. We can hear you.
Yeah, so if you would give us the opportunity, even if it's twice in a week or one time in a week, just to be giving a mental health awareness on your platform, in whatever way you can support the process, we'll highly appreciate. Again, thank you so much. I remain grateful to your institution, and we are open for partnership. We are open for support in every other capacity. Thank you so much. God bless you. And to our viewers, thank you for your time. And we appreciate your comment. And as I said, for me, I will always be available. Even when you have your questions, you did not ask your question, you can just go on our Facebook page, or you can go on the website and you just give us. If you also have an idea to support the process, sometimes we may not be in the capacity to respond to all of the concerns or the questions. You may have a great idea, like someone on the show that voluntarily came out to support the process from the background of mental health. We are also open to that. You can join the team if you want to join the team. That will greatly help us. Thank you so much. And thank you, Mrs. Stowe. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, HR, Madam Dagadu. And God bless you. I wish you guys a good night. Bye bye.
Well, thank you very much. Let me also uh, 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 say thanks to all of you that came on from CAFO to talk to us here. As you can see from the comments and everything else, people are open to the conversation. I think it's very welcoming. But I want to personally thank Madam Maria Amato for taking off her time. Over 2 hours, she's been here to talk to us and her collaboration and partnership with you guys. Also, my dear sister there, AC Dagadu. Uh, I don't know whether she's related to Ama Dagadu from Fiamma there, but I know the Dagadu family. Uh, Thanks for being up this morning in Liberia. Is almost 4 o'clock in the morning there, and she's up with us having this conversation. That tells you the love that people have for one another, the camaraderie and the care. You know, like you stated in your organization, Care Foundation, Canada Afrique Care Foundation, the care, because you cannot do this without the passion, without the care, the intent to do good by people.
Yeah.
So if I'm in America, I will come. But I talked to my sister Pale about my itinerary for that time. But we'll provide you the opportunity on this platform every time. If there's something that you want to talk about and you are not scheduled, but you want to come on to talk about it, just my numbers are all over social media. Pilot Orita Reto has my number. You can contact her. I will definitely bring you on. This is community engagement, community service, and that's what we do. Bring people together, talk about our communities, what we can do to uplift one another. So I'd like to thank you. You do have our support, this platform, and our followers, uh, and everybody else. I believe you will hear from most of the people here that are following the broadcast here tonight. They will tell you, uh, uh, extend their support to you. Our membership here, it cut across the 7 continents. Yeah, we got people in Australia, in South Korea, in China, Japan, Africa, you name it, across the 7 continents that follow this network, this podcast, and the Concerned Liberian Network. So we
Yeah.
are very honored to have you on here. Thank you for what you want to do or what you are doing, and let's keep hope alive. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank
Gilman.
you.
We
You're welcome.
appreciate you.
No doubt. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. So, uh,
How do I get
Ibi, your takeaway.
Yeah, my brother, again, like I stated earlier on, it's a worthwhile venture
Right.
and highly commendable. And for people to take up their time, despite the fact their various professions and other things that they are earning from, and just to put together and get it taught that, in fact, there's a need to give back in so many ways like this is highly
Right.
commendable. And
Right.
whatever it is that we can be done, even given an opportunity to sit and have this discussion to amplify their intention, I think is something that we would do at any time given,
Absolutely.
generally it is a good thing to do. And like I stated, I wish you all of the best, and and going to yeah, the zest they have and the ambition, I think, is something that it will go a long way.
A long way.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much. Tamasa, your takeaway.
Yeah, Mr. German, it's a really great initiative. Mayo, when it comes to mental health awareness, is a human rights issue. That is why you find government across every nation, especially in the West, they focus in the areas, in the sectors. They partner with low-cost communities. They partner with various groups in making sure they can address these challenges. Because for a nation to be stabilized, for a nation to be calm, for sanity and sanctity to come to a nation, the population mentally need to be stable. And that is why it's very important. I think this initiative, it will go a long way. And I think for Africa, more especially, let's just talk about our own countries, and especially those in the West, around the Mana River Union, we went through a serious war situation, the Civil War in Liberia. I think there's a water cost. I believe that this is something that we pray that, our government will able to partner with these people and to make sure that this education and awareness can be given out to our people, because any nation, before it be stable and before it be calm, for sanity to reign, people need to be mentally stable and faith. And I think that's why this is a very great initiative. I just want to extend my gratitude to all of them, especially the CEO. I don't want to be biased, but we are Tamba, so so I just want to thank you. I just want to thank my brother Tamba there, and the rest of the team, Pale Orito with a toe, Ms. Dagadu and the rest, for their work. I think it's a great thing, and we just pray, we hope that everything goes on well with them, and especially their first launch that'll be happening in April, right?
Right.
We pray that everything goes well.
Well, thank you very much. So, folks, there you have it. Let's do this.
To those unity partisans, when Prophet Kid calls John Weah and Clark Weah, to those sedition, cause justice, he was sitting there as associate justice. He never had the strength, the right, the authority to bring Prophet Kid in. Even as a lady that called and said she's going to sue Prophet Kid, Judy Andy. He didn't listen to Bishop and Keita. He says, listen, they are removing people from their homes, breaking down homes, and people are crying. Corruption cases is there plenty. What have this Chief Justice done to say we'll open this court and hear these cases, speedy trial? People are dying in South Beach prison because of what? They get $50 to pay to get born and get home. They are dying on a pre-trial. What have this Chief Justice done? But to say to the Liberian people, Prophet Key calls my ma and my pa. So we will stop everything, lock everything down. Bring, let him tell why he calls him us. Liberian people, Prophet Key calls my ma and my pa. So we will stop everything, lock everything down. Bring, let him tell why he calls him us. But to say to the Liberian people, Prophet Key calls my ma and my pa. So we will stop everything, lock everything down. Bring, let him tell why he calls him us. You see, this waste of time, waste of your energy, waste of the $20,000 they're paying every year or every month. If that's how much you're giving him, whatever the amount is. Can you imagine? We are not endorsing Prophet Key insulting anyone. But you should have acted when you had a chance to do so from the beginning.
And then when you come and talk about
okay, forget that one now. We understand. There's totalitarianism. Pure totalitarianism.
And then when you come and talk about
okay, forget that one now. We understand. Okay, forget that one now. We understand. Okay, forget that. This is totalitarianism. Pure totalitarianism.
And then when you come and talk about okay,
forget that one now. We understand. Okay, forget that one now. We understand. Okay, forget that one now. We understand. This is